Oh, and what up, guys? My name's Johnny, and welcome to Loner. Yeah, I have like the most worst intro ever, but whatever. All right, let's start off by reading stories. I collected pages like in the past days, and then yeah. So let's go ahead and read a few pages. That's what this whole entire episode's about. I really been all week wanting to know what's gonna happen. So fake laugh. Uh, Hassenberg battle continues for 1 week. I have shot down three enemy enemy aircrafts. I make sure to. Oh my gosh, I cannot read today. That's gonna be a problem. Specify aim at the wing so that the enemy has the opportunity to escape with a parachute. I understand they come back to drive fighters back to the battlefield again, but I hope they may return to more merciful to our soldiers. I'm so ridiculous. We do not have a parachute. How can we escape from death? I heard that BP-200 was about to service at the time. I want I want to request the captain to allow me to continue to convince the partner of my strategy. I should be responsible for his life. War is mortality. The captain has asked me to speak with him. He found out my little tricks and severely criticized me for this dangerous, ineffective way of fighting. But I have always insisted on my ideas. He reminded me that time is just. Oh my gosh! I need some ice, man. Let me take a break, man. Woo! Best YouTuber ever. Um, he reminded me that time is that. Oh my gosh, time is that the essence, and asked me the question: if your comrades are being followed and lock on, can you shoot down the enemy the first time? After a moment of silence, I answered him, but if it's so cruel, it seems that from now on I will try to fight alone. The captain then warned me that war is not mortality. Silently pray for your peace. The Battle of Hassenberg continued for another 2 months and ended with withdrawal of our army. We lost more than 50,000 soldiers on the offensive side. The Imperial power lost nearly at 80,000. The loss of Hassenberg means our last defense is completely broken, and now our homeland is facing threat. Because of the retreat, communication is limited. Temporarily cannot write to Alma, but she said in her letter that her father renovated the basement. I think they will be fine. Now this is Alma talking, so excuse me. I'm joking. The newspaper reported that news of the failure of the Hessenberg battle, and Dad gathered the people in the town for a meeting. He then informed everyone of the oh my gosh emergency situation and let everyone decide whether to leave or stay. Most of the people choose to leave. Father and I wanted to go west to our aunt's house for a while, but we saw that the several villagers were unable to leave the town, so we changed our minds. I believe that my father and I would be helpful in this difficult time. Dad started digging in the basement. I wonder what time is this? It's like the 1900s, where like World War II-ish? Are they German? I don't know. So many questions. Now this is Loner talking. So hopefully everything is frozen. The fighting is everywhere. We are carrying out our recon that word task more and more frequently. Today I have detected the southern city of that word I cannot say. The abandoned city is nearly empty. The large forest in the eastern side of the city was burned away. Some of the bodies were hastily buried in trenches. There are more corpses just scattered around on the landscape. When the snow returns, I hope it will freeze all of this. Do I still have the point of mortality? Another sleepless night. Now Alma again. Ah, sorry. Nasal. No stuff. I'm kind of sick. Man, worst record ever. But what I was worried about happened. In the evening, a group of military vehicles passed by the town. They were very impatient. Only one officer got off and gave my father a few words. He persuaded the people in the town to leave, for the enemy was coming towards the town. Dad quickly summoned the rest of the people and told them the truth. The Lawrences and the Eagles, that's an awesome last name, decided to leave. They were all frightened. In fact, there were less than 10 households in the town left. Dad let the rest of the people rest that night. We would discuss countermeasures the next morning. Another sleepless night. Sorry about that. Next one. Today the troublemaker Todd secretly slipped out of the basement. I found him just before he almost got caught by the enemy. Before we came back, my father was furious. I had never seen him be so severe. But in fact, Todd was not actually a mischief, but rather just wanted to help me pick up the firewood. Last night I thought of Loner and unable to sleep. Todd was shocked because I did not usually cry, so I lied to him, claiming that it was just a yawn. I promised to collect firewood with him later. The incurable wound. Oh no, I'm scared to read this now. Oh my. Okay, sorry. Tomorrow is a major battle in Yonkers. The captain asked me to speak with. The captain asked me to speak with me. Asked me to speak with me. That does not make sense at all. Sorry. He told me that the enemy now refers to me as the Red Solo. It sounds appropriate. We all know that this will be the showdown battle, and the captain brought out a bottle of whiskey. I had never seen him drink before. We all talk about the recruit training, the battles, but we both avoid some topics because most of the 32 comrades are no longer in the brigade service anymore. I don't know why this is called the incurable wound. Why is it called the incurable wound? I cannot say the word wound right. Last night I dreamed that you and I were in an amusement park and we were meeting each other for the first time. So I tried my best to convince you to ride the carousel. We spun the circles and circles, then the carousel became a plane. Together we flew in there in my dream. The plane is red and glowing golden light. As you drive the plane, you speak to me, but the wind is so strong that I couldn't hear anything. Come back, my early dear. You have promised to make a horse for me, but I haven't received it. Sunshine in the warm afternoon. Today it is sunny. No shells landed, no enemies passed through. It was nearly a week since the last batch of invaders appeared. In the morning, my father patrolled and then decided to take the children on a walk. In the morning, we went to the woods and gathered some firewood. Along the way, I looked to see if I could find any hazelnuts and pine nuts. We lay on the blanket on the grass and in front of the yard so we can sleep in the warm sunshine. My dad stays awake as he must ensure everyone's safety. We are bait. This is getting scarier. The war is instigation. It is unbelievable. a Yonkers cocktail party. I met General Kyle, my father's old friend. He recognized my last name, but Dad never mentioned him to me before. After the reception, the general told me the truth of the war. The rise of the empire disturbs the government. They thought the war was inevitable and our odds of victory were becoming smaller, so the Department of Defense retrieved some important information from a spy lurking in the empire. They made Imperial Army ensure the victory, and they launched the war. It's so terrible. The government used the people and the lives of the soldiers as bait. I see that. Why am I sounding country, man? I have no idea. So that's all I have for this video. Thank you for watching, and adios, dudes. Boop! Psst, psst. By the way, stay in tune till next Monday for the next video. Ha 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 ha. Boop.